Hello YouTube family, welcome back to my channel. If this is your first time here, my name is Sharita and welcome. And in today's video, honey, very much requested video, all right? Layering fragrances, layering combinations, how to get the fragrance to last longer. Layering is going to be the way to get the fragrance to last as long as possible and really extend the wear if you know how to layer appropriately. So if you are someone that puts on a fragrance, it doesn't matter how strong it is, you just typically don't get much wear from them, then chances are improving your shower routine, layering in the proper way can really help you to achieve a long-lasting scent, even if the perfume is not, you know, the longest lasting scent. So without further ado, let's go ahead and dive right into today's video. All right, you guys, so as always, before we start, make sure that you are subscribed to the channel, and if you find any value in the content, please give the video a big thumbs up. All right, so I'm like overwhelmed by the number of products I have in front of me, which is why I rarely do these videos. So this may go a little long, honey. Grab a snack, cocktail, whatever you need to do, because we are going from head to toe in how to feel your best, luxurious, most amazing smelling self. Okay, that is the goal for this video. So we're going to start at the tippity top of the head. Now for me, I find that having locks, it's like we don't have to wash our hair often. Okay, so when we do go in to wash it, getting that scalp clean, it's of the utmost importance, because trust and believe, having a funky scalp, as much as I work out, as much as I walk, like having a clean scalp is key. And this I find is the one thing that gets my scalp properly. Like I can use all the shampoo and still when I get out, if I can do this and there's stuff like that bothers me. This doggone clarifying scalp scrub from SECRED, I don't know what Mama Tina put in here, but this is the only thing that seems to be getting the job done. Baby, the scalp is clean. There is like this texture of like, it's almost like a sugar or salt they put in here. Well, it has a texture of that, and it's really getting like this scrub going on your scalp, so your scalp is going to be 100% clean. So if you have not tried this, I know it's pricey, but for me, this is worth the price point. And I'm always looking for better things for my locks, and this is just, it's a holy grail, automatically a holy grail for me, because this is the only thing that actually works. All right, so once you have done whatever you're gonna do to your hair, if it's shampoo day, you scrubbing the scalp, whatever, we're gonna move on to the actual showering. Okay, now if you are looking to save money, my biggest piece of advice is if you can skip anything in the process, if you're more concerned about the scent, all of these scented body washes and things like that, that is not going to really do a whole lot for longevity. We talk about throughout the day, because once you get out the shower, you don't really smell the scent on your skin. All right, so if you can do away with anything else in the routine, it is going to be all the Bath and Body Works scented products. Even my skin potion, like the shower gels, they smell beautiful, but they're not at the end of the day going to make or break anything as far as the longevity of a scent. You need to be focusing on getting your body clean, because the scent itself is going to smell much better. All the dead skin and all this stuff just sucking up the fragrance, like it's going to make things, you have got to get this dead skin off the body. You've got to clean the bacteria, all this stuff piling up is funk. Okay, these people out here bathing once every 3 days, once a week, and you wonder why everything stinks on you. Get your body clean. That is step one of any layering process. I don't care who says what. You got doctors up here telling you need to wash your legs. Excuse me? We're in the shower and we're not washing our legs. Why are we in the shower? Why are we washing half of our butt clean? All right. Now, the thing that has really just, I mean, when I tell you, I cannot look forward more to my showers because of the Japanese exfoliating towels. I cannot tell you how soft and supple your skin is going to look and feel after every single shower, but it does not damage your skin barrier. It's tough just enough to give your skin a clean, overall, well lathered experience, and you're going to get all the dead skin off. I mean, even my feet are softer because of this Japanese towel. So the brand that I use is the GOSHI. I'm gonna pop it up here so you'll see exactly what I'm talking about, because I don't have an unopened one, but these dry very fast, very fast. throw your loofah away. I think the thing about the loofah is so many people wanted to keep them around for years because of that lather. This gives you an amazing lather, better than a loofah, okay? And it's not gonna trap that bacteria. If you are spreading new bacteria on your body per your shower loofah, what is the point, okay? So what I want to do is go in with something that is really going to get the skin as clean as possible, okay? Even if you get your deodorant this day, honey, if you wash with something with mandelic acid, you may be all right, okay? You may be all right. You at least have to get yourself to a store so you can fix whatever, you know, issue you may have. This is going to get you clean. This is like hospital grade, get you clean. This is going to be from the brand NATURIUM, and I love them because they're not pricey and they have really effective products. So this one is the Energizer, and this is one of my favorite ones because you really are getting like this refreshing, like almost like spa-like experience when you shower with this one. I don't know what it is, but just something about it. I just love the way I feel after I have showered with this and that Japanese exfoliating towel. Also with that towel, it's big enough. You can get your whole back, and just, it doesn't matter, you know, how big or small you are. It's going to be enough cloth to get everything clean. And again, it's not going to trap the bacteria. You're going to get a really good wash. Now, the other thing I love that is scented that I just can't seem to do without, because this is literally like having a spa experience in your shower, it's going to be the NECESSAIRE body wash in SANTAL. I know these are pricey, but this is like, I have gone through multiple bottles of this, and it's very nourishing because they have Epsom salt in here. You're getting magnesium, zinc, niacinamide. So not only are you cleaning your body, not only does it smell amazing and you're getting like this really invigorating experience, you are also nourishing the skin. All right. So once you have had your body cleaned and scrubbed down, you can get out and dry completely off, or you can go right in with the oil. I know this is heavily debated. My advice is, you know your body. If you have any crevices, any rolls, that area should be dried thoroughly. Okay. So my groin area, I make sure there's dry. Between the toes, dry, because what you don't want to do is trap that water in there and then you have something that just like, it's an area that literally cannot get dry. Okay. Your armpits, dry them. Any crevice needs to be dried. But we're looking at something like this, all of this, there's no folds, no crevice, no nothing. So you can go directly in with the oil. For me personally, when I go directly in with the oil first, there is like the sheen, the just everything, all the hydration is really locked in. That is the purpose of doing that, because unless you use a lotion, putting oil just directly on your dry skin, it's not locking anything down. You're not locking any hydration in because you have dried it all off. Okay. So consider putting your oil on, or if you don't want to do it, if you just want to thoroughly dry everything, you're a thicker girl, you want everything dry, that is fine, but you do need to go in with a really hydrating lotion first, or a body milk. I find that the Fenty Butter Drop, like the hydrating milk, or even the Skin Potion, the body milks, they are talking hydration. Something about the formula, baby, I can literally feel the hydration just sinking into my skin. And Fenty finally gave us a new scent for the body milk, and it is going to be in my favorite, the salted caramel. When they came out with the minis of the body butters, I was like, if they don't bring this back, well, it's back in a larger size in a butter drop milk. So get it in the milk. If you are gearing up for, you know, the fall winter scents, this is going to be perfect. Okay. So after you've done that, if you want to go in with the oil on top of that, you can do that. Body creams. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and look at a body cream that I have been loving down. This is going to be the Whipped Body Cream in the Half Baked Pumpkin Smash from Sniff. This literally smells like a pumpkin loaf is baking in the kitchen. Okay, so you've got this salted caramel, you got this pumpkin loaf, honey. You have drizzled the pumpkin loaf with cinnamon, and you're gonna go in and top it off with some Naughty Nona. This is the combo you need for fall. So all of these are giving baked, spiced goods. All of it sweet, gourmand, but all of these wear with just a little bit of sophistication. They don't go too childish, they don't go overly sweet, and I am just really thoroughly enjoying this one. I don't know what they put in this one, like as far as the ingredients. Baby, she thick. It's gonna take her a while to get like thoroughly rubbed in, and it is very, very, it's almost like occlusive, like she's thick. So this is gonna be perfect for winter, I'm telling you. So that is a little fall winter spicy layering combo that I absolutely love when when I just want to feel comfort and some deliciousness. So let's go ahead and look at a really fresh layering combination for someone who wants a spa experience, all right? Exfoliate with the Way Exfoliating Scalp and Scrub. I've never used this on my scalp. Okay, but something about the way this texture of the scrub is, it's like no other. I want the big size. This is my second small. It's pricey, so I'm like, do I really want? Yes, obsessed. So this is giving like, oh my God. It's called St. Bart's, and you're literally getting like this 5-star resort beach smell. I mean, this is spa meets beach meets like, basically we're on vacation. Okay, and you scrub. It almost feels like this salt or sugar oil scrub. But then it starts to emulsify. Okay, it almost like turns into this cream, and so it's nourishing your skin. And actually what I do love about this is a lot of these sugar, you know, oil scrubs, they are shower hazards. That's why I don't use them much. They get to slipping and sliding. Like, I feel like I'm about to meet my death sometime because some of them are so oily and the oil is just there in your shower, and it's very dangerous. This actually rinses clean, so you are thoroughly hydrated, moisturized, nourished, exfoliated in one step, and you're not gonna die. And you smell great. So once you exfoliated with this, I would say go right on ahead, go in with this, the SANTAL. Again, very much so like a spa experience. Now, one of my favorite vanilla oils to use is from Nativa Spa. This is giving spa treatment. I don't know what it is, something about exfoliating and then going right on top of wet skin with this. I feel like I have left the spa. So it says Madagascar vanilla, but this is gonna give you like a true spa vanilla experience. It's not gonna be cookie-like or gourmand in any way, and there is a freshness about this. Okay, so this African vanilla is hitting. You can go right in with a very bougie, clean, luxurious smell. After this, go in with something that is feminine, clean. I mean, La Perla's Invisible Touch is powdery. She's sparkling, like aldehydic sparkling, and she's not doing too much. It's so soft and luxurious. And if you are in the mood for something spa-like, just easy breezy chic, this combination is going to be it. This is before bed. This is, you know, you're about to have an intimate session and you don't want to smell. We're not giving cookies, okay? You might want the cookies, but we won't necessarily want to smell like cookies when you're about to do something like that. You just want to smell clean, feminine, and beautiful, and the spa combo is what you need to be smelling like. All right, so now that we have something clean out of the way, I want to go in with something that is, I would say, all year gourmand. All right, all year gourmand. Sweet, indulgent, milky, or frothy. So what you can do is start this combination with Lush. I had this in my shower, but I shower and it's wet and I didn't want to go through bringing it out and drying it off and all that stuff. Go ahead and start with the Lush Sticky Dates. That is like one of my most indulgent body washes that I actually do stand behind. Between Sticky Dates and Lush Rose Jam, those body washes, you can actually smell them on your skin after you have finished the shower. So that is where I choose to spend my money as far as things I just never want to be without. Those two body washes, okay? I would say find your staples that you know and love and that are really effective, so you don't have like 13 body washes and you don't even smell them when you get out. A lot of the body washes are going to be for the experience of the shower. That is my advice. So if you want to save money there. Now, once you have done some Sticky Dates, go in with your Creme de Vanille body butter. This triple body butter is it, okay? We are giving French pastries, we are giving caramel, we're giving vanilla, we're giving just deliciousness. This has got to be one of the best smelling vanilla gourmand scents on the market. Skin Potion is that brand where you don't actually need a perfume or a scent of the day because they put so much fragrance oil in their products, okay? So then you're going to go in with something else really beautiful, frothy, milky, sweet, gentle reminder from Sniff. So you're literally going to smell like a caramel, frothy lavender latte with a French Napoleon pastry, girl, okay? So this is for my edible gourmand girlies. I'm telling you, you are going to love all three of those together. And if I had to recommend a lotion you may want to start with before layering on your oil, you can absolutely start with something like this. The original Fenty is going to be great for if you want something that's a little unscented and you just want to create your own scent, which is what we're about to get into next. You can use the unscented, just the original Butter Drop is excellent for that. Again, very hydrating and nourishing, and it's going going to leave just a good amount of oil on the body to where you're not shiny and greasy, but you're very well nourished, okay? So the next thing we want to talk about is making your own scents. I have to cover this topic when we're talking about layering fragrances because so many of you all feel compelled to buy the body wash, the body butter, the body oil, then the perfume. We don't need everything to be matchy-matchy, and we certainly don't need 4 of the same scents. Start making your own scents. For example, all right, I am absolutely thoroughly enjoying the scent of my vanilla powder, okay? EXTRAIT. It's giving vanilla powder, but think about that scent without the heliotrope. The coconut is taking a backseat to the vanilla. The heliotrope is replaced with tonka bean, okay? So now we're talking about something warm, bright, cozy, a little caramelized, vanilla coconut heaven. But I don't have a matching anything for this. So what can I do about that? All right. Again, you can start with sticky dates as your wash after you have thoroughly cleansed with a good mandelic acid base. All right. So what I can do is, since I said this is giving vanilla powder and caramelized, this is automatically going to go beautifully. This is salted caramel. This has like this caramel facet to it, but not in a really thick traditional way. I'm just saying, like, vanilla powder, imagine that has been like caramelized in a saute pan or something. That's what I get from this, and I love it. So what I'm going to do is go directly in, okay? Because God knows how much a body lotion or body wash of this fragrance will be once they do decide to make it. Go right in, okay? Go right in. Rub this together. Oh my God. I just want to die. It smells so good. Y'all, I smell like caramel and vanilla overdose and coconut. Okay, boom. We've made a new product and we didn't have to spend money on a third product. Now, how about that? We're using what we already have. And the best thing about this is you can control the strength of the scent. Okay, those girlies who love certain fragrances, but the scent itself is too strong, this is also a recommendation. Just go ahead and take your favorite hydrating lotion, boop, 1 spritz of guidance. Okay, guidance too strong, but you love the scent, but it's just, no matter how little you spray, it's just too much. You're going to be able to evenly disperse that 1 spray over your entire body, and you're going to help the scent last. Okay, mellow it out just a touch, and it's not going to be overpowering. Not going to be overpowering. So once you have layered on your homemade scent, you can automatically just top it off with another scent of your choosing that's maybe in the same vein, okay, but different. So I've just put on a little bit of vanilla powder. We're going to go in and actually make our scents of the day as far as the perfume, Vanilla Frenzy. This is very much so like very rich, dark, deep amber vanilla resinous, okay? So now all of these different vanillas and, you know, resinous caramel faceted type fragrances are coming together to create something really rich and complex. If you have not seen my Perfume 101 video, check that one out, because I also go into details about how to make scents last longer, the science behind how to layer certain scents. It is really easy to start out layering and learning how to layer with similar and like products. For instance, if you do the Fenty Guava, you know it's going to layer beautifully with Guava Granita. They both have guava. They're both fun, fruity, perfect for summer. But if you want to really get into your layering game, you have to learn how to layer things that maybe have some notes in common, but also have some very opposite of fragrance wheel notes, so that they can complement each other and create a truly unique scent profile. So let's talk about another vanilla layering combination that is a little bit complementary, very much so vanilla. They do have that in common, but they wear very differently. And I just think that if you're looking for something that maybe fares a little bit more on that fluffier side, not so heavy, rich, and dense like the one we just did here, then you may want to start out with Ombre Vanille, this body souffle. I love this body cream because even at the end of a very long day, when you get in the shower and you wash up that night, you can feel it on your toes, like it's still on your skin, and you can feel it leaving your body body. So this sticks around. Like, this is occlusive. This serum, body cream, whatever, did not come to play. It really is giving you a cream and a serum in one. And it really does help the longevity of any scent. The scent itself, I would say, is going to be on that ambery, sensual side. It's not super loud. It's not going to be like a creme de vanille that fills a room, but she's there. So he comes in close, he kisses you on the neck. He's going to be able to smell this on you, and she's very, very grown woman. So what you can do is layer it with another vanilla that has something very different about it, okay? So Gâteau des Anges from Fleury is going to be that fragrance that gives you vanilla, yes, but we're talking angel food cake. So this is light, fluffy, complex, very unique take on a gourmand because it features like a tuberose, and you've got rum, and then you just have like these really fluffy cake facets. It's very, very airy, and you layer these together, you're going to smell vanilla, you're going to smell very expensive, unique, but also this combination is not going to be too heavy, deep, rich, dark. It's not going to be doing too much. So try all of that together and see how you love that combination, because it is very different from layering something like this, but all are very beautiful nonetheless. Now I want to touch on hair. This is something I shied away from for quite a while just because I have locks, and locks will hold scent, and I just didn't know how I felt about spraying perfume in my hair because number one, it can be really damaging and drying, and locks are inherently already dry. The last thing I need is to be putting perfume in my hair every day and then my locks breaking and snapping and popping off. No ma'am. So obviously hair and body mist are something you could consider, but I find that I have been gravitating towards putting the scented oils, okay? Because I do put just a touch of oil in my hair. You might want to do this before like washing it or something, because I know you don't want to actually put oil on hair that gets oily every day anyway. So I would say maybe do it as a pre-poo. Like you're going with something really strong like this Milky Way from Brown Sugar Babe. You're going to be able to smell this even after washing your hair, okay? So think about just adding a little bit of a perfume oil to your hair to get it scented. It's really going to last. It's probably something you already have on hand rather than having to buy 10,000 different body mist or hair and body sprays. Try to use something you already have that you know is going to be really scented and effective. And one thing I've learned is I don't mind for my hair to smell like vanilla. So even if I'm using a different scent and this scent happens to still be lingering on, if I put a little bit of this vanilla cashmere in my hair, it doesn't matter what I'm wearing the next day. If I wear rose, adding vanilla to the mix is not going to hurt anything. It's actually going to help it. If I'm wearing something warm and spicy, vanilla still left on the hair is not going to hurt anything. It's going to add to it. Just literally anything with like musk or vanilla, something you just know is going to be found in a lot of different fragrances, and you know that you just wouldn't mind smelling or getting a whiff of, no matter what your scent of the day is, that's going to go well with everything. That is the way to go with the hair if you must scent your hair. And honestly, sometimes between like my shampoos and stuff, again with all the walking, and it's just nice to add a little scent to the hair just to make sure, like I need to be sure that I'm smelling good from head to toe. All right. And again, I don't wash my locks often, so making sure they smell good in between washes is very important. So one thing I want to touch on is the feet. Now, I'm not necessarily saying they need to be scented, but we want them as soft as possible. We don't want crusty, dusty feet. And having soft feet, like maybe the week after you had your pedicure, it's just hard to maintain it no matter how much lotion and creams we put on our feet. Foot Logic's, to me, this foam is going to be the best thing you can do for your feet, okay? You can start out morning and night. Put this mousse on your feet. You're going to have the most soft and supple feet all day, okay? It could be 2 weeks after the pedicure, honey. You got an appointment in a couple days, you're trying to get through it. They're gonna feel like you just got one done, all right? Start off twice a day, morning, night, and then you can eventually move to nighttime only after, you know, your feet have started to change. This is literally made for dry, cracked heels. So this mousse is really, really effective. So if you struggle in that department, this is what I highly recommend. So I hope that this really did help you to understand the different ways that you can kind of beef up the way you layer your fragrances. Things to think about. Again, start on the clean skin, okay? Having oils and lotions and body creams and things like that in your arsenal before you put on your fragrance is going to be so helpful, because honestly, it doesn't matter how great the scent is. All it's doing is slowly evaporating throughout the day, okay? Putting something really hydrating and oil, like occlusive on the skin, is going to help it disperse just slower into the air. It's going to slow down that rate of disbursement, which is critical. Okay. So when I'm telling you, oh my God, well, my KLEs last, 6-7 hours. You're saying they last 3 and 4. Sometimes it's going to be that routine. Don't be afraid to overspray. If it is a lighter scent, overspray. When I say overspray, I don't mean 5 times. I mean 30 times. Yes. I sound crazy. Something like Oud Tonka, you don't need 30 sprays, okay? You really may be okay with 5. Something like Guava Granita, if you're not overly sensitive to super sweet and you really want this thing to last 10 hours, you spray this 20 times, 30 times, in addition to having all these beautiful layering, oils and lotions and potions. This scent ain't going nowhere. Trust and believe me, all right? So that is it for me, you guys. Please drop me a line below and let me know what ways you prefer to layer. Are you someone that just does the shower and you do a quick lotion, some Nivea, and you put on your fragrance and you're done? Or do you really like to make it a ritual, a regimen, and experience? I'm kind of, that girl, especially at nighttime. Just something about it. It just makes me feel like I have really wrapped up my day in the best way to do all of the things. So we have covered head to toe. So please drop me a line and let me know some of, the tips and techniques that you love to use. Share them with our community so that we can all, just use each other's ideas on how to smell the best all day. It has been so real. Be sure that you are subscribed to the channel, you guys. I love you all, and I will catch you guys on the next one.